looking at it for a while. Kept going back and forth on whether to get it. Today felt like the moment had arrived. Finally decided to go ahead. Holding it in the store before buying. The feeling was already there before paying. Standing in line at the register, just wanting to get home and open it. That specific feeling of carrying something home, still in the bag, not yet opened. Already happy before it's even unwrapped. Something about anticipation does that. Got home to get out slowly, opened it properly without rushing. Better than expected when it appeared. Spent some time just looking at it. The time between wanting and getting turned out to be part of the experience. Being able to appreciate it fully after means it was something genuinely wanted. Doesn't matter if it was expensive or not. What matters is how long it was wanted. The price doesn't determine the feeling, the wanting does. Kept looking at it again while thinking about taking care of it. This kind of feeling fades if not noted, worth holding on to while it's still fresh. More than the thing itself, the time of wanting and the moment of getting. Those are the parts that stay. That's what today actually gave. Next time something is wanted for a long time, hope to land here again. The choosing and the waiting are worth protecting as part of it. Didn't have a specific destination, just needed to be somewhere else for a while. Got on the train and felt the shift immediately. That alone was most of what was needed. Unfamiliar stations passing the window, other towns with their own routines. Everyone somewhere they belong. That thought was strangely settling. The place wasn't anything remarkable, but different was the whole point. A change of location does something to the thinking more than expected. Every single time, same person in a different setting, but something about the thoughts changed too. Things that had felt heavy came with less weight. Things that had been avoided started to seem possible. Something that had been circling for weeks quietly stopped mattering quite as much. Something that had been postponed indefinitely started looking like something that could actually happen. Living in the familiar is good, but stepping out of it occasionally shows both what's waiting at home and who's doing the waiting. Ate somewhere new and didn't overthink it. Walked the street without knowing where it went. Just that, nothing more, and somehow the battery filled back up. On the train home, decided to do this more. Not big trips, not major plans, just the occasional change of air. Turns out to be closer and cheaper than expected. The best sign of a good outing is not dreading what comes after. Walked back into the usual life and found it was easier to want to be there. Recognized it the moment it started. That song, that one specifically. Feet stopped without deciding to. The whole moment reorganized itself. Been listening for years now. Still doesn't feel dated in any way. Favorite songs have that quality. Time doesn't touch them the same way. The intro alone brings everything back. The feeling from the first time it landed, all of it returning with the music. Sound of something that nothing else can. Was in a hurry but stayed anyway. Waited for it to finish before moving. Knew it would mean being late. Couldn't make the other choice. When a favorite song comes on unexpectedly, something private opens up for a moment. The surroundings go slightly distant. Just the song and whoever's listening. Almost sent it to someone immediately. Had the phone out and everything, then put it back without sending anything. Some things don't carry in a message. Music keeps giving on repeat. Listen, something new shows up every time. Today found another layer in a song that's been around for years already. Thinking about whoever made it, what they were going through when they wrote it. Something that stays with a person this long deserves that kind of gratitude. Started walking again when it ended, still playing somewhere in the head. A random Tuesday just got a soundtrack. The kind of encounter that follows you home. Forgot to be self-conscious, forgot to check the time, just ended up fully in it. Used to be the default setting at some point, stopped being automatic, got back to it today by accident, and it felt exactly like it used to. No room for thinking about how it looked, too busy actually doing it. The body moving before the head could weigh in, that's the version that knows how to have fun. There was a stretch where the laughing didn't stop. Can't remember the last time that happened. Being completely in something turns out to be the simple and this good. The people around were the same way, everyone a slightly younger version. Watching adults forget themselves like that was its own kind of good thing to see. The tiredness afterward was the right kind, not the kind that comes from enduring something, the kind that comes from using everything up. A completely different feeling in the body, already wanting to do it again, which doesn't happen often enough. Fun, real fun, has this specific quality. Today was a reminder of what it actually feels like. Brings a lot of good things, understanding, perspective, patience. But every now and then a day like this brings back something that growing up can quietly take. The time and the place and the people all lined up today in the right way. That's not something to take for granted, worth holding on to, worth doing again soon. wasn't a big deal the way it was said, just a passing comment, nothing formal. But it landed as confirmation that the work had actually been seen. Doing things consistently and having them received as expected makes the moments of recognition land with a different kind of weight. Didn't think the need for acknowledgement was there, but the feeling that came with it was real. Something about today revealed that part of being human to itself again. The effort had reached someone, had registered somewhere beyond the doing of it. That alone made the whole day feel like it had settled into something earned. The person who said it probably moved on without much thought, but it stayed here, carried through the afternoon, quietly holding up the rest of the hours. Work isn't done for the approval, but being seen in it makes continuing easier. The kind of word that came today becomes the reason tomorrow starts. Praise is a specific thing, timing and words both have to land. Today all of it came together right, and the gratitude for that was genuine. Wanna be someone who does the same, who notices and says it when it's true. The kind of word that was received today, worth passing along when the moment comes. What came in today can go back out eventually, if it moves that way often enough. Something good keeps circulating. Some nights have it and some nights don't. Tonight it's there, can feel it clearly. The particular ease of getting into bed when the day behind it was a good one. Can't choose what comes when sleeping, but certain nights feel more ready for it. Tonight is one of those. The difference is hard to name, but it's real. Looking back at the day, the good parts were genuinely there. The mood arriving at bedtime carried the warmth of all of it. Someone made today worth laughing. Something eaten was worth eating. One small thing went a good direction. All of it sitting softly in the memory now. The last stretch before sleep holds everything the day was made of. Tonight what it's holding is mostly kind. Not much in the mix that's heavy. Dreams follow the mood somehow. Don't know if that's true in any real sense, but on nights like this, it's easy to believe. Tonight of all nights seems like proof. Whatever arrives while sleeping, if it carries any of today in it, up should feel like something good, a head start on whatever comes next. The feeling before the eyes close, when it's calm and the day was worth it, is its own quiet kind of happiness. Tonight, that's exactly what's here. Good night to today, it was enough. Good night to whatever's coming. The mind already somewhere soft, the good night feeling doing what it does. Was about to turn the light off, then the wind came through the window. Too good to end the night on. Decided to stay with it a little longer. This time of night has a specific quality, distance from everything that asks for something. The world pulls back slightly, and the hours feel like they belong here. Nothing particular was happening, but something about it was right. Just the night air and the quiet, and no reason to be anywhere else. More settling than exciting, the kind of feeling that organizes things. Whatever had been unresolved, I started finding somewhere to sit. Nothing came through, which was fine. Tonight didn't seem to need that, just needed to be here. The temperature was exactly right, something distant, insects or traffic, living in this whatever this is. That thought came and stayed a while, put the phone down and looked out, found a few stars that had been there all along. They're always there, that's obvious, but tonight it was worth acknowledging. Kept extending the stay in small increments, each time deciding just a little more. Eventually lost count of how long, and didn't feel the need to calculate. Tomorrow might carry some tiredness, but tonight had its own return on it. The kind of night that's worth being late for sleep happens rarely enough to take when it comes. some point looked around and noticed the people nearby were genuinely good ones. Didn't search for this, didn't engineer it, just looked up one day, and there it was. Someone who checks in without being asked, someone worth seeing even when nothing's happening, someone whose presence makes the room easier. These are not small things to have. There was a time when connection felt harder, when things didn't quite fit or hold. Something about the current people just works without requiring much effort. Being able to stay yourself around someone is rarer than it sounds on paper. Having that in multiple directions turns out to be most of what matters. Good relationships have luck in them, but they also reflect something back. Looking at who's close right now makes it easier to like who's here. The gratitude doesn't always come out right, tends to stay internal longer than it should, but it's there, it's real, it's consistent. These people are genuinely thought about. Being surrounded by good people on a day you notice it clearly is its own kind of happiness, one that doesn't need anything added to it. Wanna be for them what they are, wanna show up the way they do, wanna still be in each other's lives long enough to look back on this. Falling asleep thinking of specific people is something that's close to thank you, that's available every night if paying attention. Tonight it came through clearly. Nothing out of the ordinary happened today, and somehow that was the whole point. Looked around at the usual things, and something about all of it landed differently. Morning coffee, the same commute, work, a meal, a conversation, home again at the end of it, and the thought that this is actually good. The pull towards somewhere else or something more didn't show up today, just wasn't there. Whatever this life is made of right now, today it all looked like enough. Being able to like what's already here doesn't happen every day, so when it does, it's worth pausing for, worth noticing while it's actually present. The place, the people, the small routines, all of it carrying a kind of affection today. Not perfect and not finished, but genuinely cared about, which is different. This feeling has a way of disappearing. On the hard days it goes somewhere unreachable, so on the days it shows up like this, better to hold it consciously. The version of self that made these choices deserves a quiet acknowledgement. Didn't arrive here by accident, built it one ordinary day at a time. Wanting to take better care of this life, not because it needs fixing, but because it deserves the attention of someone who actually likes it. Days like this are the anchor everything returns to eventually. As long as they keep showing up, the harder ones stay manageable. Something that had been circling for weeks came loose in an ordinary moment. Nothing changed on the outside, the inside just suddenly arranged itself. The answer didn't arrive when pushed for, it arrived when the pushing stopped. The brain works on its own schedule, resting it turned out to be part of the work. The time spent going in circles wasn't wasted, that was the processing, not the delay. All those laps around the same question were the groundwork for the moment it opened. The relief that comes after is proportional to the weight that was carried, which means the struggle was part of it. Earned this feeling by being in it first. No one was consulted, nothing was researched, no single thing triggered the shift. Just time, and then one quiet afternoon it walked in and sat down like it had always been there. It's a hard thing to trust when stuck, the knowing that it will eventually clear. In the middle of it, the fog feels permanent. On the other side, it always looked temporary. Next time the same kind of fog arrives, would like to remember this moment. Though the instinct to panic will probably return, that's just how it works from inside it. But this particular afternoon is worth keeping the head quieter than it's been in a while. Problems that waited long enough have a way of solving themselves eventually. Nobody told this day what to do. Everything moved at the right speed. Days like this don't come around constantly, which is exactly why today registered. Woke up when the body was ready, chose what to eat without checking anything, decided where to go without consulting anyone, all of it belonging to the side of the day. A morning without a deadline makes the coffee taste different. The view actually comes through, even the air seems to have changed. Most days have someone else's rhythm in them, other people's timing, other people's needs. Without noticing, it becomes the default, and the personal pace quietly disappears. Today everything stayed on this side. Anytime, any order, any direction. Could have gone the long way, could have stopped for no reason. Did things in the order they felt right. Rested when the body asked for it. Ate when hunger arrived on its own. Slept a little when the eyes wanted to. Something this simple, delivering this much, probably says something about how often the personal pace gets pushed to the back. Doing things for others is something worth keeping. That part isn't going anywhere, but the hours that belong to nobody else deserve the same kind of attention. Days like this